By 4 points at half-time. Are you pleased with their situation?
Well, I'm not displeased with it because I don't think the Breeze is worth any more than 4 points. But Galway aren't playing well, I don't think, especially forward-wise. I think too much pecking and too much crowding, because of their 10 points, 2 came from midfield and 3 from the half-back line. So obviously the forward line aren't doing anything as a unit like we know they can do. Knocked in the right, got 2 chances and got 2 points, but outside of that, we have seen none of the other forwards doing anything. So obviously, facing into a second half where you're up by 4 points, even though the Breeze is there, when your forward line hasn't really done anything and can do a lot, I'm not displeased, but at the same time, I'm a bit worried, you know.
Mind you, Johnny Clifford, the same thing I suppose could be said about Tipperary. We have not seen an awful lot of their highly vaunted attack as well. Nicholas English and Pat Fox in particular.
That's true, but they're probably in a better position that they didn't have the wind behind their backs. I think they have a great chance now, Michael, because I would be worried about Galway. 10 points with a very strong win, 35 minutes. I think you should score a goal in that period. I'm not saying they won't win. They may even play better against the wind, the type of hurling that they do. But I think Tipperary can be very satisfied with their display in the first half.
It's been a very interesting first half. There's been a lot of, not maybe classic hurling, but it's been as close as we expected it to be.
Well, certainly Tipperary have done their job at the back here. They've been very tight. I didn't agree with, again, Galway's move at the start of the game. Joe Cooney full forward, Linsky centre forward. Again, I don't think that has worked for them. I don't know why they do it, but Cooney is a free-flowing hurler. Standing on the mark is no good to him. He needs room. I think they made a mistake. They're still in with a very good chance. They may play better against the wind, but I think I would fancy Tip at this stage.
Well, Joe, of course, this is all part and parcel of the way that Cyril Farrell puts his team out, and he likes to have these little changes and have fellas going in and going out. But looking overall now to the second half, can you see changes in the Galway team? Because we did talk about this before the match, and the possibility of seeing no Lane.
I would say that we would see no Lane coming on now. We'll see in a moment now as they're running out. But they certainly need a penetration up front, and they need to do something that to get things going their own way. But the backs have been very good. The commitment by the Galway backs has been excellent. So I think that both forward lines will air in whatever they get. But I would fear the chance of Tipperary getting a goal from, say, a long-range puck out or a long-range puck from the half-back line, plus the possibilities of the likes of Paul Delaney and them in the half-back line picking up loose ones and slotting them over like Jerry McInerney did. So Galway are definitely up against it, but this team, their character has been called into question a few times before. It was put up to them last year's semi-final and final and this year's semi-final, and they came up trumps every time. So I'd be confident, because of the character in the team, that they would do it again.
OK, Joe, well, time will tell. Neither set of supporters perhaps can be too confident at half-time. 35 minutes of some great hurling we imagine to go. Let's go back again to Ger Canning.
It would seem that Colin Bonner is now once again restored to midfield as Joe Hayes' partner, as Jerry Kerwin checks, and there's the half-time position. It's 4 points enough for Galway, playing against the Breeze for the second 35 minutes. Anthony Cunningham has also switched with Michael McGrath, we note. McGrath is now playing right half forward. Cunningham is playing at top of the right. Some broken hurleys from that first half being removed by the referee. The referee wants them back towards the centre point. A great deal of tension, anxiety and nerves, of course, as well. A little nudge as well from Colin Bonner as that second half gets underway. Bonner downfield, away by Jerry McInerney, into the Breeze, however. Michael McGrath now out on the right half forward position. Probingly forward towards Ian O'Ryan. This is Paul Delaney. Bobby Ryan holding off his man. The clearance down, well taken by Donny O'Connell. Thought about a pass to Joe Hayes, flicks it forward instead, which is taken with difficulty by Sylvain Linane. Out as far as Declan Ryan, turns inside 2 men. Well done by Declan Ryan outside the 45-metre line, and there's the opening point of the second half. There's just 3 between them. Ryan's second point. 2 invaluable scores for the followers and for the team of the blue and gold. The Tip fans are certainly happy. The team keeping in touch throughout the first half, and the referee going down now to have a little word with one of the umpires, the umpire at the other side. There he is, to Two of Jerry Kerwin's brothers indeed are umpires in today's match, and let's see the result of that. A little word with Sylvie and Aidan Ryan about future behaviour. So the message is fairly plain. Or else, lads. 10 points to 7. Galway the leaders. John Commons with the puck out. Added to there by Michael McGrath into the space. John Heffernan goes back. Good performance in the first half by the Tipperary backs. Likewise for Galway. Joe Cooney, who didn't have a good first half, didn't see too much of the action. Anthony Cunningham. Cooney again. And no outcome. When you think about it and look through this Galway attack, Cooney has yet to score, Cunningham yet to score, McGrath yet to score, and for Tipperary, Pat Fox has yet to score. Aidan Ryan going out to try and meet that one. Conor Hayes. Here's Sylvie Linnae. Tony Keady trying to tidy up that situation. Stalemate. Kind of stylish hurley that we witnessed in last year's epic game. That's drilled down, but taken with ease here by Sylvie Linnae, experienced campaigner. Inside it comes towards Joe Cooney. Galway persisting. McGrath gets it. Tidies it up with that flick over the bar. Michael McGrath's first point restores Galway's interim lead of 4 points. Linsky is playing at full forward, Cooney at centre forward at the moment, as they were programmed. It breaks down to Declan Ryan off the stick of Sylvie Linnae, tries to carry it across that channel, broken up by Peter Finnerty. John Lahey closing down on Peter Finnerty at every occasion. Finnerty then, a little altercation there with Donny O'Connell, and Tony Keady steps in as well. Originally it was Finnerty versus O'Connell. And the referee penalises the Tipperary attack and team another 10 metres. Well, he scored 2 very nice points in the first half from long-range frees, Tony Keady, but this is into the breeze. John Kennedy drops it down, but gets back to recover his error to Colin Bonner. High through the middle, towards Pat Fox. Mickey English over there with Conor Hayes. Looking for support, gets it from Declan Ryan. Getting it on his left-hand side, and that's a good point. He's now got 3 points. The 20-year-old newcomer in the Tip colours this year makes it 11 points to 8. So we await the first goal of the All-Ireland final. Will there be a goal in this year's clash? It took the introduction of Noel Lane last year to produce the first and only goal. One wonders about this year. Ollie Kilkenny out towards Jerry McInerney's wing. Jerry, who recovered from flu which afflicted him during the week, to play in today's contest. Cut up towards Pat Malone. Here's Michael Coleman, Malone's partner at midfield. Well, that's hit into space, but there's nobody there waiting for it except John Heffernan. And the second time he doubles on it and out over the sideline. It's a very defiant Tipperary defence. Peter Finnerty slowing down the game, taking his time, and the fans, I think, want the introduction of Noel Lane for Galway. But yes, he is warming up on the far side. Linsky forward towards Joe Cooney, tight position, across towards Cunningham, knocked Nocton. Oh, it's gone wide. It was an awkward pass back into the face of that goal, and Nocton was the one who took responsibility but couldn't steer it on target. Now, who will be going following the introduction very shortly of No Lane? The bandaged thigh, which caused the damage and resulted in him failing to make the team in the first place. Donny O'Connell. Off the stick of Sylvie Lennon, it ricochets, and Peter Finnerty push it wide, but only as far as the waiting Aidan Ryan. From an awkward position, that's a point. Reminiscent of some great points that Tipperary scored in the league final from positions out around that side of the field. This time it's Aidan Ryan who gets his first score. And so No Lane is the one who goes on, or will be going on, just as soon as the referee is notified. We're waiting to see still just who's going to go. Will they make a change at midfield, I wonder? It won't be Pat Malone. In that case, he had a blinder in the first half. No Sheehy. Lane is still waiting to come on. No Sheehy again. Tony Keady, the other centre half back, drills it in, and Ken Hogan waits for it to go harmlessly out over the end line. So now it's No Lane's turn to come on. He'll give that little slip of paper to the referee, Jerry Kerwin. Cyril Farrell is going in, and Ian O'Ryan is coming out, and it's Anthony Cunningham who's been called ashore. Cunningham was gone, didn't have a particularly happy afternoon, failed to score, and so he goes, and No Lane comes in and goes into the full forward line at top of the left. Galway still leading, remember, but only by 2 points now, 11-9. This is Martin Nocton. The champions bidding to retain their title. John Kennedy took his eye off that one. Space closed down quickly by Michael McGrath. John Kennedy and Noel Sheehy there, out into the centre towards Declan Ryan. And the referee calls for the ball, and there was an off-the-ball incident there. The referee says it's going to be a free for where the ball lands, a free which will be for Tipperary, and a foul down that end of the field. As you see, Brendan Linsky is the player who's picking himself off the ground. Michael Keating walking around the place, Babs Keating, as he's known, of course, to legions of hurling followers. Tio Andoni there as well. Between them they have 13 All-Ireland medals. Paul Delaney waits. This is from 65 metres. And there's just a point between the teams. The man from Rosscraig gets his opening score at a vital and critical time. And the Tipperary fans now, I think, believe they can win this final. But only 9 minutes gone in the second half. It's a long way to go yet. Tight and tense, exciting as well. Michael Coleman puts up the hand. It's Pat Malone, however, gets it forward. But it's intercepted by Colin Bonner. Tipperary tails up at the moment. This is a good run, but he's stopped by Pat Malone. Out towards No Lane, first chance to impress. Being marked over there by the tight marking Paul Delaney. Lane across field towards Michael Coleman, a brother of Matty who played football for Galway in the 83 final. A hand pass forward to McGrath. Point between the teams at the moment, and Galway have a 2-point advantage again. Michael McGrath, the scorer, he's got 2 points, and it's 12-10. But it really is a tribute to the tight marking of both defences that we have yet to have a goal after 45 minutes of action. Jerry McInerney can't hold, it breaks down to Donny O'Connell, he can't take it either. Tony Keady here, turning on his right-hand side towards Brendan Linsky, trying to break it down to the other forwards, but it's taken by Noel Sheehy, former fullback. And Sheehy was fouled that time by Brendan Linsky, and the referee goes back to take Linsky's name. So Linsky becomes the second player to have his name taken in this year's hurling final. Noel Sheehy was the player who was injured in that tussle. Noel Sheehy, who played last as a centre-half back for Tipperary in the quarter-final of the league against Antrim. So, Paul Delaney takes this free. 2 points between the teams. But that's wide. Inches wide of the right-hand post. It was an ambitious enough effort. Well, plenty of time remaining in the contest for either side to stamp their authority, if that's possible. Colin Bonner trying to break it down. Joe Cooney picking up, coming a little bit more into the match in the second half. Up towards Ian O'Ryan. A dangerous forward, but not on this occasion. 4 wide at each end, and Galway now with 10 wides, Tipperary with 7. Ryan with the sun in his eyes, touches it down to Donny O'Connell inside towards John Lahey. Goal kick is out. It's gone in! But the referee's whistle sounds. No, it's not going to count. The referee's whistle had sounded. There was a free out around 21 metres out. And it's going to be a free in for Tipperary just when they thought they'd got themselves the opening goal. Donny O'Connell played this ball in, but there was a foul just a second or two before as John Lahey ran in, got the break. In it went, but no goal. So Nicholas English, I'm sure, will tap this one over and put the minimum between the teams again, taking extreme care. As always, he's now got 5 points. 4 of the 5, incidentally, coming from frees. So it's beautifully balanced again. So much tension, though, about Croke Park. You can almost touch it. Tip in the wilderness for so long, of course, back for the first time in 17 seasons. A young, inexperienced team by and large. Galway have been here many times before. Here's Piggott there in the background, one of the substitutes with the clenched fist, saying to the lads, come on, it can be done. Well, that's what both teams know. McInerney towards Noel Lane, who seems to have gone in towards a full forward position. Michael Coleman trying to advance. Still Michael Coleman. Lost his stick. Joe Hayes. Stalemate. He breaks to Lane. Dangerous in positions like this. But off target. It was pursued along the line there by John Kennedy, who realised the peril that Tip were in when this man got possession. And so the tactic was to close his space down quickly. Lane, a player who likes to get the ball into his hand and then trying to round the defender. On this very pleasant afternoon in Croke Park, Ollie Kilkenny whips it forward to midfield, where Linsky is now very much involved in the business. That's Martin Naughton, opening up the broad shoulders, but really casting aside a good chance because it was neither a shot at goal nor was it a good pass. He's tidied so well at centre-half back. John Heffernan puts it down, but only into the waiting arms of Brendan Linsky, spraying it outside to Lane. Conor O'Donovan, the Limerick man who played minor with Limerick, is fouled, and that's going to be a free for Tipperary. Delaney's free then down towards Declan Ryan. Searchingly in. Commons came well on that occasion. Was positive and decisive. Finnerty completes it. Out to Keavy, an adventurous centre forward, at the back I should say. Joe Hayes whipping into it. And the referee says he didn't like the nature of that pull. Regarded it as a dangerous foul. And a free to Galway. Even the anxiety and tension of the occasion is mirrored, I think, on the expressions of these supporters. But the match is so delicately balanced. There's so much at stake for both teams. They've been built up for this final. The marking is tight. There's little fluency and little room for expression. Keady in towards Noel Lane, meant it well, but onto the head of Conor O'Donovan. And Lane then explaining what he was doing. He did that at the start of the Offaly match as well, trying to sort out the fullback early on. Ozzy Bennett there. The 8th time he's been involved with the Tipperary team in an All-Ireland final. See that again from that long ball towards Noel Lane. As the ball was in the air, he hit onto it, but the referee said it was dangerously onto the head of Conor O'Donovan. Down went the fullback. Well, Noel Lane is a very fair, very tough full forward, and the exchanges are always tough against a tight marking fullback like Conor O'Donovan. And thankfully, the fullback none the worse for that. Ryan gets the break of the ball. Can't get a decent shot at goal, however. It's Michael Coleman who gets back there, the midfield player. Bring it out. Paul Delaney here. That's a very long shot from Delaney, but nobody was expecting it. A lot of good possession has been thrown away by passes like that one. Centre of the field, Tip not exactly totally pleased, I'm sure, with the way things are developing. Bonner going up to meet this one with Pat Malone, who hasn't been as convincing as he was in the first half, but that's attributed to Tipperary in a way. McGrath here, through the eye of a needle. Looking for players to give it to. Lane always available. There's a lot of good running. Little pass inside to Joe Cooney, marked by Bobby Ryan and John Kennedy. The shot by Cooney is over the bar. He gets his first point of the match. 18.5 minutes into the second half. A pass that was, or a point that was well set up following a good pass from Noel Lane. So 2 points between them again. And Joe Hayes is being called off by Babs Keating here. Seems like Cormac Bonner is in at full forward. A sympathetic round of applause for Hayes. Aidan Ryan has gone to midfield. That's Tony O'Connell at centre forward, and it's wide. And yes, we can confirm it's Cormac Bonner who's come in. He's playing full forward. Nicky English is playing top of the left. That's a vital switch then that they've made. There's the man who scored the all-important goal in the Munster final. Remember that in July? Nicky English trying to get it forward. Again, the manager of the Tipperary team keeping on his toes. Anxious moments for him as he goes behind John Common's goal. John Heffernan, meanwhile, towards Aidan Ryan, now at midfield, we'll remind you. John Lahey. Nicky English taking it well, passing outside to Aidan Ryan. Striking that forward with a lot of conviction, however. It was half blocked in any case. Comes back down to Tony Keating. Pass outside to Michael Coleman. Galway grouping well, using their experience when needed to. Noel Lane here with Conor O'Donovan. Once again, he'll try to engineer a score, or a free maybe. It's a score he's looking for. Once again into Joe Cooney. Joe Cooney has really sparkled since Lane has come on. Linsky. Tip backing one another up well, but there's still a gap outside. But that's one pass too many, and it's John Kennedy who breaks it up. Has to resort to the boot to kick it away clear down towards Colin Bonner. Jerry McInerney gets his stick to it, but the referee saw a foul there on Colin Bonner, and it's going to be a free for Tipperary from about 45 metres out from their own end line. Colin Bonner has had an adventurous afternoon. At one stage he was top of the left. Such a good first half at all, but he's coming into it in the second. Again, Paul Delaney down towards Paul McConnor. Donny O'Connell there too. A shot and Cowan saves. A great shot by Fox was saved by John Commons. It comes out to Jerry McInerney, and Galway now live dangerously. Brendan Linsky tries to break it down. It comes towards Pat Malone. He's quickly blocked down, however, by two Tip players. It's released to Declan Ryan. This is a marvellous performance by Ryan. Well, win, lose or draw, this fellow has been a hero. 4 points he's contributed of Tip's 12 so far, and there's just a point between them. And the manager is on the field, something which he's really not supposed to do, but it's just to make a switch. Nicky English has been told to drift further upfield, and Sylvie Linnane has followed. Aidan Ryan, meanwhile, is in need of attention, and Jerry Kerwin has stopped the game while that can happen. We're thinking of another substitution. It is Tony Kilkenny is the one, I think, who's going to be brought in. Tony Keeney catches well. Pushing forward, a player who loves to attack, the centre half back, remember. To Pat Malone, and it's over the bar. Pat Malone's third point. A player who took a lot of stick in Galway from many fans and supporters for his performance in the semi-final, but he's answered his critics. Kilkenny comes on. Tony Kilkenny, who played in the finals of 85 and 86, on he comes. And we'll wait to see just who is going to go. Tony Kilkenny can play in midfield or in half-back. And I think it's Martin Naughton, the hero of the last game, the semi-final, is going. Yes, he's been called ashore. So Tony Kilkenny and Noel Lane have come into the Galway team during the second half. 2 points between the teams. It's 14 for Galway, 12 for Tipperary, and just over 11 and a half minutes remaining. Will Galway, I should say, retain their title? Will Tip win their first All-Ireland and the 23rd in all for the first time in 17 years? John Heffernan. Here's Fox, neat turn, but nobody expecting except Tony Keady. The game he's playing at centre-back. Tripped by Declan Ryan, Riyadh. Tony Keady, that's a very slack free. He was trying to link up with Michael Coleman. Lahey read it well, intercepted, but can't steer his shot on target, and there are still 2 points between the teams. The 18-year-old fluffing the chance on that occasion, but we did play a good first half, I think. 10 minutes to go. No goals so far. Brendan Linsky, the most experienced and most senior player on the field, and that is going to be a linesman's ball. John Denton will throw it in between Linsky and Noel Sheehy, his marker, but Jerry Kerwin wants them back a little bit further than that. Back you go, lads, he says. Kennedy here. Well blocked down by Ian O'Ryan. McGrath. Towards Noel Lane. Oh, he just didn't make it. Nearly did so. The breeze was holding it a little bit. It's a tip ball in any case. Donny O'Connell from that sideline ball. It runs on indeed to Pat Fox, 45 metres out. Trying to bring Tip back into the game a little nearer. McGrath here. Right throughout the contest, leading at half-time by 4 points, but just 2 points ahead at the moment. And this is Ian O'Ryan on a fine solo run. Now can he deliver the pass to Linsky? There's a loose man outside him. Malone is waiting, gathering outside the 45-metre line. In it goes towards Joe Cooney, closed down by Aidan Ryan. Still gets in his shot, but it's off the target. Joe Cooney wanting a change of Hurley. Peter Finnerty trying to break that one down with John Lahey there too. Lahey. It's Finnerty again. The dashing wing back up towards goal lane in a one-to-one situation. Dangerous. Ken Hogan reads well. Makes a good clearance. McInerney with a fabulous catch. Playing another great game this afternoon for Galway. Shouldering Bobby Ryan. And it's a point! Point in the first half, another in the second half at a critical time. 3 points now between the teams. Well, there's little or nothing really, it must be said, between Galway and Tip. But Galway now edging ahead. Tense, anxious minutes ahead. Ian O'Ryan. Galway now enjoying something of a dominance. Now can they kill off this Tipperary challenge? Lane has been good since coming on. But that's across to John Heffernan. Towards Nicky English, the player they look to. Takes it with difficulty, releases outside quickly to Donny O'Connell. Jerry McInerney, who's gained confidence from his scores, blocking him down. Holds it up enough for Ollie Kilkenny to come out. Aidan O'Ryan, shouldered over there by Ollie Kilkenny. They both appeal, and the referee goes across. It's a Galway ball, tense moments for everyone all around Croke Park. Jerry McInerney, the player who came back from the US, having had the last couple of seasons over there. The referee and Jerry want some of the other players few more meters back from the ball. Donny O'Connell towards Aidan Ryan. Tip now trying to supply the ball in for their inside forwards, but that's Joe Cooney coming way out from centre forward to make the extra man in defence. And it goes to Ian O'Ryan inside towards McGrath. McGrath has got it. He's got Ryan in support if he needs him, but stopped brilliantly by Noel Sheehy, the centre half back. Defiant as always. Released to Aidan Ryan. A half-inch shot with a half a Hurley. It goes down to John Lahey. A great run by John Lahey. Shipping it in. Cormac Bonner's there, down towards the full forward, but it's Conor Hayes who takes it up. The commanding full back, and the referee says that there was some pushing, and it's going to be a free out for Galway. The tension of the occasion, well, it's very, very evident with just 5.5 minutes remaining. It will not go down as the greatest classic of all time, that's for sure, but that's the position. Two sides who so badly want to win the final. Kennedy. Galway's ball. Peter Finnerty almost collides with John Denton, the linesman, that time in his anxiety to get it. A goal between the teams, a goal which we haven't had in the final to date. Joe Cooney trying to latch onto that one. Away by Bobby Ryan. Here's Tony Kilkenny, left-sided in towards no lane, but it goes away from goal. Well, it'll waste a few precious moments. Galway hold possession. Tip will now have to get this ball downfield. They need scores quickly. Broken up by Ollie Kilkenny, jersey pulled by Declan Ryan, referee allows an advantage. Pat Fox. Ryan out to the unmarked Donny O'Connell. Keady tries to close down. Here's O'Connell going through. The shot. There's just a point, or rather there's just 2 points between them. Donny O'Connell's second point of the match comes with just over 4 minutes to go. 15-30. converge in midfield. Little fluency, but it's Noel Sheehy who tries to emerge with that ball. Michael Coleman having difficulty getting up into his stick. It's Pat Fox here, blocked down by Jerry McInerney. Ball has barely travelled 10 metres either direction in the last second or two. Conor O'Donovan gets there first. Aidan Ryan likewise for Tipperary. They battle to get it out of defence. Back by Aidan Ryan to Noel Lane, who uses his experience well, tries to slow down the game when needs be. Hold the ball up over there, take two players with him, but on this occasion he stepped out over the sideline, and it's going to be a Tipperary line ball. No way, says Noel Lane. Might also been a question about the pass, indeed, whether it was a legal hand pass or whatever. Paul Delaney. Colin Bonner tries to break it down. It's Tony Kilkenny through the centre. And Galway now will just be anxious to keep the ball up that end of the field. It's such a close game. At this stage, normally in the All-Ireland final, the winning team, well, their supporters will be on the sideline ready to come in, but nobody knows who's going to win this one. Declan Ryan, 2 points between them. Loses the hurley, tries to get it outside to English, who was waiting. Fox here trying to pick up, closed down quickly by Joe Clooney, who's been a very industrious and busy Joe Clooney in the second half. Kennedy comes down to John Heffernan, to John Lahey. There's his shot well on its way towards Nicholas English and wide. A fine pass inside from Lahey, shaking the head, thinking they might indeed have got a free inside that time. Certainly I think that Nicky English would have felt he might have had a free for a bit of holding. Any frees, of course, inside of the square at this stage of the match, or any stage of the match, could result in penalties. There's just under 2 minutes to go. Galway hoping to hang on. Jerry Burke's in the match, as you saw there for Galway. Here he is again, Jerry Burke. It's wide. Substitute late in the second half, Jerry Burke having come in. We didn't see who went off. Galway now battling their hearts out, but both teams, full credit to them for giving us a very, very good game of hurling. Compelling contest, not over yet. John Conlon's on his knees, literally, and it's a 65 with Lahey raiding. Cormac Bonner was the one, I think, rather than Lahey. Yes, it's Cormac Bonner, number 20, who was going in. Once again, trying to prove himself as a predator. 40 seconds remaining. 2 points between the teams, and Tip will surely now go to try and score a goal here. Noel Sheehy advising Paul Delaney about their predicament with 25 seconds to go now. This ball will have to drop in, and Tip will have to score a goal in order to win this final. The Galway fans cheer loudest. We're almost into injury time. There'll be a little bit of that. The trainer was on a few times in the second half.
Oh, where?
Commons. Towards Noel Lane it comes, battling with Conor O'Donovan. Lane, a goal! Noel Lane! He's the ace predator, surely. Lane, the goal-scoring hero last year, had a great semi-final, I thought. And he scored a vital goal at a vital time in this year's final. This is it again. That long ball up to Noel Lane, catching Conor O'Donovan off balance, doggedly pursuing that ball and slotting it wide of Ken Hogan for the game's only goal. So, Tipperary, is there any response with time now well and truly into injury time? A minute of injury time played. The referee calls, no, it's a free out for Galway. Look at that, a nice moment there between Nicholas English and Ollie Kilkenny. And now, as you see, with spots of rain falling down from the skies, but that doesn't matter the Galway men or the Galway followers. It looks like being their day. Tip have certainly battled bravely, made it a very, very compelling final. Two very committed teams. The two best hurling sides in the country, I think it must be said. Jerry Kerwin warning Conor Hayes. The crowd, the Tipperary followers, I'm sure, drifting away. The referee, meanwhile, has gone in and told the Galway fellas, get on with it. Game is continuing, I think, with the buck out. So the Galway fans ready to come in and salute the many heroes who are making history. They're ready to invade. But they've been kept on their toes throughout the match by a game Tipperary team. Fox. Pat Malone, what a great game he's played for Galway. That's Paul Delaney. Chipping it in towards Cormac Bonner. Tip looking for a goal. It's a penalty, I think, or is it? It was certainly, it is, yes, it's a penalty for Tipperary. It might not be over yet, depends on how much time the referee's going to add on. There's 5 points separating the sides at the moment. We're 3 minutes into injury time. Tip with this penalty. English will be the taker. They're all ready to line up the goal line. The referee signaled it was all out. Yes, that's the position. I think he's waiting for the defenders to get out of the goal line. And they're being told now just 3 on the goal line. So Nicholas English, the team captain. He belts it over the bar for Tipperary's 14th point, a consolation score. He's got 6 of those points, and there it is! Galway complete a fabulous 2 in a row by retaining their title, and Tip, a very game Tip side, must wait a little longer as the champions win their 4th All-Ireland title with the final scoreline, which was Galway 1 goal and 15 points. Tipperary 14 points. A victory that Galway have strived so hard to achieve. And certainly this is a setting that Peter Finnerty has come to know, defiantly punching the air. A Croke Park scene that Galway have certainly become used to in the last few years and begun to dominate. Today they were playing in their 4th successive final, and it really was a fine performance by so many of the Galway stars like Jerry McInerney. Their defence, I thought, was magnificent. They battled bravely in midfield. Some of their forwards had something of an off day, but that in a way was a tribute to the tight-marking Tipperary defence. This was also the 8th final appearance since the most recent breakthrough by Galway in 1975, and who can forget that breakthrough? At the time it was thought it might be just a passing phase, but this team under Cyril Farrell have shown that is not the case, and so they've won 3 wins in the last 8 finals, and surely now, you know, that Tony Keady and his colleagues will get it together again after all the celebrations. They'll seek a 3 in a row, I'm sure, in 1989. There's confirmation of the score then. 4 points separating the sides at the finish. Galway 115, Tipperary 14 points. Noel Lane, who came on and who did so well, who contributed handsomely, set up some fine scores and got that great goal for Galway, which was so badly needed right at the finish to absolutely settle it. Because can you imagine, had he not got that goal, and had Nicky English then been presented with the penalty right at the end with just 2 points between them, my goodness me, what drama we would have had. But it was not to be, and Cyril Farrell, who masterminded the triumph, who's been quoted as saying that he wants to step down after this match, I'm sure now the pressure is going to be applied over the winter to get him to change his mind, and they'll be trying to make sure that he remains at the helm for at least another year. So the legions of Tipperary fans watch now as Galway enjoy their moment of glory. And to their credit, the Tipperary fans, I can tell you, have remained up on Hill 16 to witness the presentation. Conor Hayes goes up. It's become a familiar sight for Conor. Criticised going into this match, but he played a masterly game on Mickey English. He's Galway's most successful captain ever. They've won the 2 in a row, but up until 16, while some are drifting away, let's be honest, the vast majority of Tipperary fans are staying on. It's a moment they want to savour as well. Their team back in the big time, and I don't think it'll be too long before Tipperary are up receiving this cup. But the day well and truly belonging to the maroon and white of Galway. After so many frustrating years leading up to the 70s, they certainly have come good lately.
I'm going to call you there. Maroon around, come on, Luke Cascale. Go out on the Kabarja to go out. They're friends of God and you. Come on, we're. Let's go on. Oh, here we are. I will go now. There are 11 lads, 4 crew, and we again. Congratulations to Galway. So a nation, regardless of regional, agus a nation running on foreign show, partly Cardiff, for overall here, Captain Fred Doyle.
Well, it's the moment, I suppose, that every schoolboy dreams about, and Conor Hayes has enjoyed that dream now on 2 occasions. It's Galway's day. The cup goes back to the west.
I'm here, agus Carta, agus muintir na Galway and Sean Hill. Neil McKean to boss. Go on, no match up here. No. Not will me more color. Law Index Darrell and Law Shaw. The Imanch in Ireland. Her son, Anfern, Thomas John Willick. The Gokpina, O'Hull Carstone. Put on Blian Shaw. While on Buick go more from 3 Dini Specialta. See it, Bill Murphy, Bernie O'Connor, August Cyril Farrell. It's indeed an historic occasion here to have a Galway man to come up here to take the McCarthy Cup for 2 years running. I would like to thank our own hurling board and all those that helped us during the year, our county board as well, and especially our 3 selectors, Phelan, Bernie and Cyril Farrell. I would like to thank our supporters, not only those here today, those that couldn't get tickets and are at home watching on the television. And the people outside the country, in London, in Europe, Australia, and in New York, Boston,
Frisco and elsewhere, especially to the boys in Chicago. We did it again, we'll see you next January. Just a word to gallant losers, Tipperary. They made us fight all the way for it. They're a fine team, and there is no doubt that their day will come. It's not far off when a Tipperary man will be up here to accept the McCarthy Cup. I would now ask our supporters to give them 3 rousing cheers. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip. Go Augie.
There on the pitch as the Galway supporters celebrated, as Conor Hayes said, a historic occasion for Galway Hurling, taking the Liam McCarthy Cup for the 2nd year running. A sense of relief too, I think, up here in the presentation box, and Joe Connolly, you will vouch for that.
It's marvellous altogether, Mike, because a lot of things were called into question about Galway coming into this All-Ireland, and a lot of people were saying that Tipperary had a right to win today's match. And a lot of past stars of that county said the same words. Well,
you're getting emotional about it, Joe.
Yeah, but
forget it.